back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Forgotten Podcast. Today I'm your intro host, Catman Joe, joined by my other co-host, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, the infamous Mr. Curious Hippo 123.
That's a lot of words. Hello.
It is a lot of words. I don't really normally say a lot of words, but welcome. For episode 12, we are joined by an incredible guest. He's a YouTuber who, within these just past 3 short months, has grown his community and name substantially, building a foundation out of memes. He's best known on YouTube for his viral video, which currently has 1,460,000 views, called Rickrolling My Entire Street. But he's also an aspiring upcoming content creator himself, with just over 6,700 subscribers. Please welcome Mr. Planet Dragon.
Wagwan.
Yes.
I didn't expect that.
Neither did I. But man, honestly, for me and Joseph, dude, welcome to the show, man. Pleasure to have you on as a guest for episode 12. It's awesome, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to be here.
Dude, you just made a new Star Wars race.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, before the recording, just give some context. We were just getting everything ready, you know, all of us getting stuff linked up and whatnot. And I don't know how it came into fruition, but we just started talking about Link's Africa.
No, I do remember. We were speaking about the lifespan of a turtle.
That's what it was.
And then it slowly progressed.
I see. Then it slowly progressed. Alright, but yeah, so I guess, yeah, for our first question, genuinely, man, I've got to ask, and I feel like it's just a nice little little intro question for you, dude. How have you been doing recently in general, life-wise or whatever, school, whatever, how you been?
I mean, school's been schooly. Everyone who's been to school knows what it's like. Everyone bullies you. It's kind of crap. But aside from that, life has been pretty good. YouTube is basically my escape, so I do this to basically feel free.
Fair play, man. Fair play. I mean, well, what's it COVID and whatnot? How's school been there? You know what I'm saying, man? How's that been?
It's just been a bit different, just because face masks and sanitizing your hands when you get in and out.
You don't sanitize your hands normally? Jesus Christ! Dragon exposed, gents. Dragon exposed.
No, but man, seriously though, because we're going through another surge at the moment, aren't we? Because obviously I go to college and there's we had no apart from hand sanitizer around the place, that's all we really have. But when I go back after this half term, we actually have to wear masks in class now, which is actually going to be
it's weird. It's fucked up everywhere, man. This is for Dragon, it's in school, high school, you're in college. For me, I go to the job center, you know what I'm saying, man? Everybody there is yo, give me your money, you know what I mean? I want your gyro. But nah, it's not too bad. I'm just kidding. I work from YouTube, don't worry everybody, but you know what I'm saying? But nah, man, it's mad seeing it though. Every place needs hand sanitizer. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Well, we'll move on to the first proper question, and as a content creator, what is your number one tip or trick for combating distractions when working on videos?
Right, okay, so my number one tip is I would normally listen to a song or something, just keep your mind on the video, and so you can stop yourself from getting distracted to other things around you, and I would just basically work with that.
That's understandable. I know, I get that.
I've listened to music while I edit sometimes. Sometimes it can be a bit hard because of I find editing a very audible thing.
Yeah, I get that.
But music can definitely keep you on track, but sometimes I'll catch myself playing music in the background.
I think it kind of depends on what you're editing. Dragon and Joseph, you both obviously can probably relate really well. It's if you're editing a video that is Dragon, for instance, the interviews and whatnot you do with me. If it's something like that, you kind of have to be listening for all the words, and it's you got to be sitting there kind of focused on audio, what Joseph's saying. But if it's a montage or even just background gameplay or whatever it may be, it's kind of a little bit more lenient. You can kind of just chill out. For me, I normally listen. If I do listen to music, it can't be anything with lyrics. I normally listen to a lot of lo-fi. A lot of people know this. I'm a big lo-fi person, or lo-fi, whatever you want to call it. And that's just what I love to just listen to for that exact reason.
Yeah, no, I listen to a lot of non-lyrical stuff as well.
Yeah,
especially when I'm not sure if you've ever edited subtitles, but subtitles and I'll be honest, I'm a psychopath. I listen to the Plants vs Zombies OST and stuff like that. So I'm currently always bumping my head up and down to something. So I'm probably gonna die a lot quicker than a lot of people. But it's not as audible as something with lyrics. So I understand why music can help, but it just depends on what you're editing, like you said.
Yeah. That's a good answer, Dragon. I'll give you that. Good answer, man. Fair play. Obviously, one question we have to know is: did you ever expect your Rickrolling My Entire Street video to go viral?
Okay, so I actually did not expect it at all to get at least 50 views.
Deadass?
Deadass. I was just making a video real quick just because I was about to go on holiday, because I was about to go to Blackpool and I was about to go climb a hill as well. So I was just like, might as well make a video and upload it. Hey, I've seen rickrolling my entire class done before, why don't I do it to my entire street? So I done that, and in the middle of my holiday, one of my friends called me and was like, hey, did you know that your video has over 100,000 views? And I was like,
nah. Be like, no, get out of here, like, get out of town.
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, like, what was it like? What was the thought process while you were doing it? Because it's like, you know, you ever, like, you always see videos that go viral, and it's like sometimes it can be like for stupid reasons or anything. Like, you could work your entire YouTube career trying to make like the best quality videos and editing and everything, and it's like, sadly, you just don't get it. But like you, man, like, it was like, it was just you putting on Rick Roll, like Rick Roll. It's just you putting on that song and then open up the window, and it's like, it was so like. It was so easy, you know what I'm saying? But it's mad, and it's like what was like the thought process? Like during the recording, you weren't even thinking like, what if this went viral? Was that like not even a thought? Just it was.
I was just like, just why not put it out there? Try and get 3 views, you know.
3.
Get a little bit closer to 250 subs, you know.
Man, I love 6.5 views on a video, and it's like, damn.
6.5? How do you do that? 6.5.
You just find a really short person.
Ah, I see. Half a person watched it.
Alright.
Joseph's just the quietness there because I'm trying to envision like a short person watching a video. But okay, Joseph, you can continue.
Right. Well, I was actually thinking this before we actually started the podcast as well, when we were thinking about getting you on and stuff. Obviously, the whole premise of your channel's growth was because of that video. But overall, what is the best video in your opinion that you've made? Because like I know on my channel I've had videos that done really well, and then I've got ones that I just enjoy and I like a lot more. So what's the best video on your channel in your opinion?
In my opinion, it's not the rickrolling one.
Yeah, no, I thought that as well, because I know what it's like to have favourites. I think Joe would agree as well.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably one of my more recent meme kind of ones, and it's probably a summary of 2020 in like 1 minute. And it was just like basically telling everyone what happened in 2020 in like the stupidest way possible.
And like you said, I think it's, you know, people would often think, you know, if you're not a content creator, you know, it doesn't matter about size, but it's like if you're not a content creator, people often think it's like, you know, views must mean that's your favorite video or something. Like, no, that's not how it works. Like, it's like, you know, if your video has a lot of views, that's awesome. Like, it's not like I hate that video, but it's like, you know, it's not your favorite. Like for me, I'd say like favorites of mine are like OG videos, certainly. Like I've got like the man who saved my entire channel, which is like Curious Hippo. That's about him, and it was an amazing video.
One of my favorite videos.
It was one of my favorites for like just when I was recording it and the editing process. It felt really lovely. Like it's nothing better than when you're editing a video and you're really enjoying it. Like I'm not saying I don't enjoy doing it, but like sometimes a lot of us understand it's like there's a difference from when you're recording it to when you're editing it. You know, there's a big difference like in fun factor sometimes. And that one was just awesome. And then there was like the Sean documentary. That was painful. Like that wasn't my best video I've ever made, but it was painful. And then there's like the Tech It Realm like documentary. That was fun the entire way through. So it kind of goes hand in hand, but like it doesn't matter really about views. But I'll give you that, man. That's a fair answer to the question.
Yeah, no, like, I've got one as well. I got one of my videos hit 23k views, and that was just a Apex tutorial. I'm not very fond of the video. Like I'm happy with it, definitely. I'm like happy with the outcome of it, and the views on top of that was just, you know, like kind of like a boost as well. But one of my favorite videos overall would probably be like some of the more chilled stuff, like one of my recent ones as well. One I uploaded yesterday, I really enjoy. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely, I prefer that to the ones that do much better. And I think a lot of content creators go through the same sort of thing, where they realize that what the people want and what you want is very different.
Two different things entirely. Yeah. Alright, man. Well, I mean, I get that, Dragon. That's decent, man. Thank you for being honest with that one, man. That's really good. Genuinely, fair play. You know, you could have done the sleazy thing when it's the most popular video. It's a Rick Rolling one. That's my favorite. I wish I was able to earn money. Like, I was getting that, I would be fucking rich, I'm saying. But, like, fair play to you, man. Fair play. So probably one of the biggest questions we have for you today is, when are Minecraft PlayStation 4 servers and realms coming? You know what I'm saying? Tell me, Dragon. I want to know. No, I'm just playing. If anybody doesn't already know, it's a joke. Of course, you know what I'm saying. For anybody watching, actually, and listening, Dragon interviewed me on his channel. He done 2 different interviews with me, and like in the first one, primarily, he asked me that question like right away. and like it was like from a few months back and whatnot. But like it was a meme because everybody always asks me like on the download daily about it. So yeah, like that's why I'm asking him here. But like dead, if you know the answer, Dragon, tell me later on off camera. You know what I'm saying, like we need to make the video.
When is it coming though?
That's the thing. Yeah, when's it coming? Tell me,
Looking
Dragon.
to December 2050.
2050, you heard it here, folks. It's coming. And if it doesn't come, we're gonna take Dragon down. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But for real. So but like seriously, do you ever get worried that like this crazy growth on your channel from the Rick rolling my entire street video will die out and you'll never get it again? Like I know it's a bit of a deep question, but it's something that like it must surely maybe bug you. Like, do you ever think about that?
Yeah, I do actually quite a lot. So yeah,
go ahead.
I have been thinking about ideas that are kind of similar to it, but not like too similar to it, because then it's just basically copying old content and re-uploading it. But yeah, that is a genuine fear of mine that I will never get another spike like that again.
And what do you do though, like when you think like that? Do you just like does it just worry you, or do you have like a process of like how you get past it?
Whenever I think of it, I just like, well, cry myself to sleep. But nah.
Fuck. Jesus. That was deep. I'm like, well, if I don't get another spike, at least it was fun whilst it lasted, and I did enjoy it whilst it did last, and I did get a few subs off of it as well, like 1 or 2 subs. Like, and just 1 or 2, of course, not like fucking 6k. You know what I'm saying? 6.5k. The cheesy bastard jumps in. I'm playing.
I can't understand that though. Like I even have that problem. It's like, well, yeah, if this video hit this this milestone, what if the next one just doesn't? And none of them do, you know? I kind of understand that.
I think it's a constant worry. Yeah, it's a constant worry for everybody. Like, even myself, like, I'll get like a month where, like, you know, you'll get more views than you've ever got on the channel. And it's like, oh, this is amazing. And then it's like, I think especially, Dragon, you'll probably be experiencing this right now. And it's a serious kick in the face. And it fucking is horrible. Like, for a lot of, like, Joseph, I know you have.
Analytics.
I have. Yeah, the analytics. Yeah. And it's
I love YouTube. Because they're like,
yeah,
we don't want to affect your guys' mental health, so we're not going to tell you how good your videos are doing straight away, but we'll tell you that video did really shit compared to the other ones.
Yeah, and it's like, I think that's the worst part. Everybody has to understand this. You know, it's the truth though. It's inevitable. Whenever you go up, you're going to come back down, and the down part is the hard part, because it's like while you're going up, like it's like, oh, this is amazing. I'm killing it. I'm breaking records. The channel is going great. I'm doing great. And then it's like, then when it kind of hits its peak and it starts to go down, you know, you're still maybe gaining and doing well, but that completely goes out the window, because even though you're still gaining and doing well, you're getting negative numbers. Like your videos, like analytics, views, watch time, revenue, etc. Everything's going down, and it's like, oh man, you feel like, what am I doing wrong? But it's what goes up must come down, and it's like, it's a horrible feeling, I think, for any content creator. Very demotivating.
Speaking of content creators, Dragon, would you classify yourself as a professional YouTuber?
No.
Why not? So tell us.
Well, I barely.
That was a good answer.
Honestly, if someone was like writing down what we're saying, like they do in court, they would have enjoyed writing that.
They missed the writing like that. What the fuck? E-H-H-H-H-H? No. But I mean, like, come on, tell us, man. How do you not think you're professional? You know what I'm saying? What's your like verification for being a professional?
I'm not saying that you have to have like the highest end gear and all that, but in order to be a professional, you do need to have a decent mic, like better than what I have right now.
What are you using right now? Yeah.
I'm using a Corsair, like £80 one.
Because it does not sound bad at all.
It sounds actually, it sounds decent to me. I mean, I don't know the viewers or, you know, whatnot, but like, it sounds good to me, man. And odds at least.
Really?
And then we look at the podcast after this and it just sounds like Xbox 360 connect.
Yeah. You say what? What was that, sorry? I can't hear anything. Hello? Like, it's like, oh, just fucking terrible. No, I'm playing. But man, you sound good. You sound good, man. I know. I get what you mean, though. I get what you mean. I think, honestly, bro, if I was giving you my opinion on your channel, I don't think it looks professional because of the factor, like, you definitely need to get channel art and, like, artwork for the channel and, you know, do a few, like, little, like, things. But that's nothing major. That's just more like a facelift. You just kind of need to, you know, make it look a little bit more, you know, newer and a little bit more upbeat and fresh. But that's a, you know, it's a work in progress kind of thing. So I get you, man. I get you, dude. Looking over your channel, it's easy to see would you somewhat prioritize or prefer streaming over content creation. Do you currently plan on making more like video-oriented content rather than just streaming?
Well, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get my watch time hours up, so I am streaming more. But I do have 2 or 3 videos that are all edited up and ready to be uploaded. So, shameless plug here. They will be uploaded after the podcast. Check it out.
Glad. Good man. But like I guess that's kind of like it is answering the question, but not exactly. But like, would you say you do prefer streaming to editing videos or making videos, or would you say it's like an even kind of thing where it's like you like both of them?
I do like them both, probably equally. Yeah.
All right, man. Fair play. I'll give you that. I think personally, I like streaming more than editing. Like I love making videos, it's cool and all, but I like streaming more because I can just chill out and just chat.
Like I'm streaming after this, and I find streaming very like stressful. Like I like streaming, I like the interaction, but I feel like if no one turns up to the stream, it becomes very stressful, and you have to kind of maintain yourself because you can't just go, all right, I'm out. You know, it's like I'll tell you what my favorite form of content I think is when I've made a really good edit that I'm really proud of and it's premiering. I like that a lot because then I can talk with the audience. I can get their feedback immediately while they're watching it. I get to rewatch the edits that I like and I get to see what people like or dislike. Streaming I think is a bit too stressful, and just normal videos are just quite common when it comes to YouTube. So I quite like premiering. I think that's my favorite
I get that.
type.
That's fair enough. I think premiering is a lovely balance. I really do, because it's like when you have a friend at your house or you guys are watching a movie or like something funny. You ever do that for like a buddy or a parent or a family member? You'd be watching something funny. You found it.
I have friends.
But like no, you'd be watching something funny, something you really enjoy, and you'd be waiting for them to laugh, and you like such a weirdo in the crowd looking at them going. It's like,
just stare at
funny,
them,
right?
You're
like, why aren't you laughing? Tell me, it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying, but it's like it's a hard thing to really get around. But I think that's why premiering is just like premiering is that middle ground that's good. So fair play.
Speaking of edits and streaming, how do you make/edit your videos? From the looks of things, you record and edit everything on the PlayStation 4, Share Factory, but do you add tags, description, titles, thumbnails, and etc., or anything else?
I would normally add tags in YouTube Studio and all that, and I would upload the thumbnails on YouTube Studio. No, I've went completely mind blank. What was the question again?
Do you like? Well, all right. The question was right in a nutshell. Like, obviously, you edit a lot of your videos and all that kind of jazz and record them all on the PlayStation 4, which is nothing wrong with that. But do you have any other sort of like external like editing system, like softwares, like even like not editing maybe software, but like, do you have like a PC where you can make thumbnails or like add tags or descriptions, or do you do all that extremely just from your phone, say, in your PS4?
I don't have any editing software for like editing videos on my PC, and it's not even my PC, but I do make thumbnails on the PC.
What do you use for your thumbnails on the PC?
Pardon?
What do you use for the thumbnails on the PC?
I would use Adobe Spark.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't expect that. Fair play. God damn, man. I use like free photo editor. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. I'm getting shamed here. What's some of the harshest comments towards you've ever read on your channel?
Um,
You don't have to be kid friendly. You can tell me, like, if they're telling you anything at all under the sun, like, let me know. You can quote them.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're currently having some technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody's getting mugged currently.
Michael Jackson in the background.
Around grabbing asses.
Stop.
Um,
Come on, any off the top of your head? Because like I remember a few comments. I've always you get the generic like, oh fuck you, kill yourself, all that kind of jazz. But like, have you had any that have ever been like so outrageous and you've read them and went, like, you really must hate me? Like, you ever read a comment and be like, god damn, man, this guy like hits.
I love it when someone's so angry that it's almost funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or someone's so angry that they start writing like the entire Bible in your comment section. Like, this is why you're terrible. I hate you. You'll never get anywhere. You'll never be famous. Like everything under the sun. And it's like, dude, like, I think you're having a bad day. I feel like you need a hug or something. Like, are you okay? Like, God damn, I feel bad for this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, God. But come on, anything, man. You gotta have had some like hate comments. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Okay, yeah, I do have one that was pretty recently.
Okay.
Dragon, you're honestly a pathetic excuse for a human. For a human dragon. I bet your mummy and your non-existent daddy hate your guts.
Oh, whoa. What did you respond back, or did you just like leave it like, oh shit, man, I ain't gonna touch this. Yeah, man, it's hard because it's like I love responding back to them to get their opinion, like to get them to bite back, because it's hilarious. It's hilarious watching it, but it's like at the same time you're like, I don't know, like you don't want to fucking go too far.
I had this guy with really like broken English in text, and he was like going off on me. But I couldn't take him seriously because his profile picture was like Lego Star Wars.
Bro, like you're definitely gonna make some great points at that point. You know what I mean? Lego Star Wars.
You've ascended at that point, you know.
Oh man.
So looking over your channel, someone who seems to be a prominent figure is another content creator by the name of I think I'm saying this right, Trek2M. Am I saying that correctly? Okay. Obviously, you both have some issues with each other, and you've personally voiced your dislike towards the man and his community. But how did you and him initially fall out?
So a year ago, almost exactly on the day, I was a young 11-year-old boy on YouTube looking for someone to play GTA with. I then found this amazing and epic YouTuber, not really, called Trek2M. And then our friendship evolved from there. Came around to like March, April time, we started having a bit of issues with someone else in the crew with quotation marks.
Yeah.
And then we had a total fallout. We were not friends anymore. And then it eventually came to the fall of me and Trek's friendship. So yeah.
Just to give context here, because you told me about him. We spoke about him a few times in the past. Like Trek, how old is he? Like he's
51.
51. And you yourself are right now, if you don't mind me asking, you're what? How old?
12.
12. And this guy's 51 years old. You know what I'm saying? 39 years your senior. And like he's getting uptight and annoyed at you. Like, yeah, no, it's mad, right? It's like, I don't know. It's like you know what I mean? He's 51 and he's still like having issues because. And what was it? Wasn't it like you destroyed something in his base or something?
So on Fallout 76, there's an in-game feature where you can launch nukes on your friend's camps or anywhere on the map.
Oh my god.
So I joined his server and I nuked his camp. Yep.
Yeah. And you know, he's like the hatred.
Except for, like, it destroys everything and they have to repair it from scratch.
Oh man, GG, we're fucking oh jeez, these fucking days. That's mad. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. It is, yeah. Well, we never got into it. But dude, that's what it was, and that's how the story went. Kind of following up to Joseph's question.
Man, it's actually funny because me and Joe were actually, when
PS4
first came out, we were like, we're going to get Fallout 76 and we're going to collab on that. We never got it. Well, I got it, but it's a bad game.
Like,
but like,
there was
that's funny because I would have nuked Joe.
Where it was like starting
Except
to
we
get
fell out on
worse.
Minecraft instead.
And then maybe June, July-ish, it was at its peak, and that's it. Just started to go back down again.
Yeah.
That entails like YouTube videos being made against each other. Yeah. 440 odd subs. I can't remember how exactly. Yeah.
What's the peak? What does that entail?
So basically, he was talking about putting my mother in jail and all that. So.
What?
Yep.
What for? Like hate speech?
For like his streams crashing, basically.
my stream crashes because of my internet, but that's your fault, and your mother's going to jail. I'm going to get you all sued. You know what I'm saying? I know Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. It's like, it's ridiculous. Like, really, like, yeah, it's mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that either. A little, you know what I'm
And
saying?
then after that, he made a video where he was like fixing my hair and talking about YouTube, and he was talking about like,
Fixing your hair?
like.
Like, was he come over and was like,
he was
he's
recording
he's
himself
Yo, let me
doing
get
his
this going.
hair.
Oh, I thought you meant fixing your hair. I thought, like, yeah, I was like, I think he's like sitting there like brushing your hair, going, shh, 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 shh. I'm gonna sue you, yeah. God damn. Oh man, that's mad.
So like, between you two, like, what is it? Just the nuke thing that's funny?
Yeah.
Madness, absolute madness. A nuke on fucking Fallout 76 causes a legitimate nuke between these two people. Like, it's madness. All right.
Mad. All right. So a couple of weeks back, you released your own Planet Dragon merchandise. This was
Sorry, guys.
My brain has refreshed. Right. This was 2 minutes.
Want me take over? Or are you
Am I
good?
reading that wrong?
Okay.
Please do.
So
honestly, I'm gonna go.
I write.
Off the stream,
Listen, everybody watching, I write the
down.
script and he just reads it. You know what I'm saying? A man can't even read my fucking sentences. You know what I'm saying? God, that I'm playing.
No, because you've got elaborate literature.
Elaborate
and I am
literature.
A loser
Elaborate.
in the middle of Kent.
This
in
is
England.
this elaborate literature.
chaff.
Goddamn. Okay. So a couple of weeks back, you released your own Planet Dragon merchandise. This was to many, including Catman Joe, which obviously this is me writing this, and this is gonna be Joseph reading this, so it would have been him saying this, so don't judge me. To many, including Catman Joe and myself, Curious Hippo, of course, controversial, because merchandise is something you slowly design then release. However, yours was rather rushed and brought out. In your own words, do you regret doing it, or has it been successful?
I do definitely regret doing it. It was kind of serious at the start, and then I did kind of add things for like a joke, and then I've just
What do you mean by that?
like, so there was like a whole meme with one of my friends where it's like he sponsored me and all that because he gave me like £5 one time. So I was like, oh my god, sponsored by KT Shelley 2013. And then I eventually made a t-shirt about it as well. Just as a joke.
So, do you think?
What were the different designs you had?
No, it's fine.
Sorry,
It's
guys.
good.
It was just like a plain shirt with multiple different color variants with just the words Planet Dragon on most of it.
Oh, so it was like a
Yeah.
text thing.
All right, man. Well, that's cool, man. Do you see yourself on YouTube as a content creator forever, or do you think this eventually might not interest you?
I mean, I do have jobs planned for the future, so
Street
maybe.
jobs, blow jobs, hand jobs, like what kind of jobs do you? So we want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Like-
I'm kidding, you folks. Like,
I mean, jobs that would set me up for like the rest of my life, kind of jobs.
oh, okay. And like, what are you?
What do you got in mind?
That's a good question.
So, I have always been a fan of structured engineering
Okay.
and science, so I have thought about structural engineering and all that.
Why don't you be a science teacher? Because you can say long fancy words.
Science.
Well, in pneumomicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
God damn, man, that's painful to even hear. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel so belittled. You know what I'm saying?
I feel so uneducated. Like, it's actually dumb. Like, you're 4 years younger than me, and you can, like, just like that.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I only passed my GCSEs because COVID came
That's
on.
what it was.
Like,
Yeah.
geez.
God damn, man. But like, I mean, I don't know. Like, so what would what is it with YouTube? Because like right now you seem very passionate about it. Like as far as like when I spoke to you outside of obviously the podcast here, because you know we've had a good few conversations now. You seem very passionate about YouTube, and it's something that you clearly you do enjoy doing. But do you think it's just like what you just don't think it'll be a thing that can maybe go with you forever, or is it just something you just don't really know?
I think maybe in like 10 years I might stop doing it.
10 years.
But-
All right. So what? 22.
Yeah.
I could. All right. But I mean, so what do you have planned for the next 10 years then? Do you have like any sort of like roadmap or like what's up there?
Not really, I'm just gonna make ideas, think them out properly, and just upload them for the next 10 years. I don't really have a plan.
I love how that's
Gonna
worded.
pre-record for the next 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that, you know what I'm saying? Makes a video today and then it gets released in 9 years' time, you know what I'm saying? Oh, goddamn. I mean, it'd be interesting.
Yeah, you're gonna make them all in the next week, and it's just gonna consistently go
in the next 10 years. I wonder if there's somebody planned that out or somebody done that. That'd be an amazing thing.
It would be, but you know YouTube, they'll like just bury it. It's like that, it won't get traction unless it's like Mr. Beast, and he's like, "Yo, I've been planning this."
Yeah.
Mr. Beast actually did make.
And if you watch it, you get 10
Mr.
grand.
Beast actually did make a video like 5 years ago, and it was like, "Hello, future me in 5 years."
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
I mean, they were kind of cool. I can't lie. Like they were kind of cool. Like, in all fairness, I'm saying it's a nice thing when you can reminisce about content. Because Dragon, how long have you been making content? Is this like your first channel primarily?
I have had one channel before that I do not speak of.
What happened with that channel?
It was super cringy, and I regret it with all my guts.
You're not that. We all have that feeling. Come on, you gotta give us more details. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you can't not share this, because honestly, at one point, when I get a little bit bigger on YouTube, there are so many people that have so much shit on me, and it's gonna rain down like hellfire.
Oh, painful. But come on, man, give us some context. What was it? What was cringy about the channel? Like, what did you do content-wise? Was it on PlayStation?
It was right with quotation marks, vlogs.
Okay.
Same. I had a vlog channel, so I know how this.
I was
like 12.
Yeah.
I know you were,
Yeah.
and it was horrible.
God damn. I think everybody, I think all of us could agree. Everybody universally, when they're younger, when they make content, you grow up and you cringe it. You know what I mean? Like, I look back at my stuff from 2017, like this is on this channel, and I go, oh fuck, man, I cringe at that. But I'm like, it's nice to see a progression. I think honestly, it's like something I genuinely would say, Dragon, to yourself and anybody as well. Because Dragon, you're only 12. You know what I'm saying, man? For me, I started YouTube when I was about 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I had footage and recordings and audio recordings and video and visual recordings of me when I'm 10, 11 years old, and it's kind of nice. It's like, you ever get your parents to take photos of you as you grow up and whatnot and get videos. It's like the same kind of idea as that, the same kind of mentality almost, if you get what I mean. And it's nice to have that. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I was with my buddy Dylan a few weeks back, and he was in my house. We're sitting at my desk here and whatnot. And I was showing him my archive channel, one of my OG ones I've got like from back 2013. That was when all my content was back then, so I was only 13. And there's videos of me from my buddies from like 2014 and 13, and us all playing. And it's weirdly, it's nice, but also kind of sad to look at, because you look at yourself and you're like, God damn, man, like I've changed so much since then. But it's a nice kind of thing. It's cringy, but it's like, it's nice,
I have always seen YouTube because like YouTube is my life, and I think I've said that in every podcast episode. I've always seen it as not only a thing that I want to be my my career. It's not only something I do for fun. I've also seen it as like when I'm gone, it is my almost like a magnum opus of me. It's my electric. I'm trying to think of a way for it. It's my digital representation of my life.
Yeah.
It's.
Well, I mean, do any of you guys have any like content creators that you've watched? Maybe like not now, I'm saying, but in general in the past that have passed away by any chance? Like
I actually do know a content creator that
What's her name?
passed away. My talking kitty cat.
All right. And like, do you ever find it? I know one as well, and he was a Borderlands YouTuber and whatnot. He used to like Borderlands 2, one YouTuber, and he passed away, and it was kind of sad, because it's like you go back to their channels now, and you probably know the same, Dragon. It's like you ever go back to the channel and you watch the content and think, this is it's mad. You know what I mean? I'm watching somebody who isn't here anymore.
It's weird to think that you can watch someone who's
gone. Yeah, it's a disturbing feeling. It sounds bad, but it's weird. It really is, because you're watching someone who is no longer here, and it's like. It's kind of weird, but it's also kind of nice, because if I was that person, I'd be able to rest with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be able to think, at least I'm not gone entirely. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be just remembered in memory. You can watch all that stuff and be like, that was him. I enjoyed him. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of something I think is very important.
It's nice though, because in YouTube videos, people are portrayed of so much life as well.
And it's lovely.
It's like such the antithesis of what they currently are, and it's like it's like they're living enlightenment, of what they were, and you can re-experience their life, and it's really nice like that. That's why I've never deleted my old videos.
No, you can't.
My old videos are all unlisted. Like, if you look at my channel, I've got 300 and something, like 360 videos. About 100 of those are public.
It is, man.
It's
like for me, I've got over 1,000 videos, and I've got like over 300-400 streams, and that all those streams would equate to thousands of hours of watch time. Like, not of watch time from others, but like people you could watch every thousands of hours. So for me, it's always a mindset, like, if I was to disappear or something like that, right? Which is very deep and horrible subject to think about, but it's the truth. It's like, if I was to, all that stuff's there, and you can always go back and you can always go and watch it and feel like you're still you're still a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Which is nice. I think that's what is really important. You know what I mean? So I think it's mad. I think YouTube's like that. I think
it's something that's worth thinking about, because a YouTube channel isn't necessarily just
videos upload. That's
wants to make videos. Yeah, it is. Like, I think everyone that loves doing YouTube has such a deep connection with it. I don't think anyone ever has like a connection with a YouTube channel. It's like, yeah, I do it for fun. I think everyone who does it loves it.
Yeah, I get that. It's nice. It's good for that reason.
Let's get on a bit of a happy
Exactly.
note.
That's it. We're just being real.
Speaking of channels, what's the next big thing to come to Planet Dragon, the YouTube channel? Upgrades wise, series wise, etc. Have you got any plans?
I am planning on making a playlist on like how to use Share Factory, basically, to teach people who don't know how to use it.
That's a good idea.
That is quite handy, because I know a lot of people that have asked me and Joe how to use Share Factory.
It's very useful. So when is that coming out though? When do you have that planned?
Maybe a day from now.
Oh really? Oh
Maybe
wow!
just
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Man's getting ahead of himself. You know what I'm saying? But GG man. So have you recorded any episodes, or are they like you still need to record them and make them?
I've recorded one episode so far.
Okay.
But
And when will that be releasing? Like what date?
probably first episode probably tomorrow.
Right, probably tomorrow. So that'll be the 30th of October 2020. So the viewers will be seeing this on they'll be seeing on the 31st. So that'll be Halloween, obviously. So happy Halloween, by the way. We should say that as well, because by the time our watchers are watching happy Halloween from all of us, by the way. We really hope you have a great Halloween. I'll be streaming, and I don't know what Joseph will be doing, and yourself, Dragon. But yeah, man, that'll be pretty awesome, honestly. So the video will already be out by then. So go check out Dragon's video, guys. For our final question of the podcast interview for Dragon, I'd like to just ask you genuinely, to give your advice for anyone, especially upcoming smaller content creators like yourself before your video went viral, feeling like they don't have a chance on this platform. What would you, give them? Like, what would you tell them, or what advice?
I would say, don't give up. Like, set yourself goals, like pretty small goals at first, and then maybe spread them out. Like, for example, what I would do is when I was at 50 subscribers, I would be like, okay guys, the next milestone is 65 subscribers, and then I would move on from there to, like, I don't know, 80 subscribers, then 100, then maybe 120. So keep yourself small goals and celebrate those small goals as you go. Don't give up. As I've said, haters are just gonna hate. You have to learn to deal with them at one point or another. If they get too much, then delete their comments. It does sometimes help you make you feel a bit better, but you do sometimes still truly know what they have said, and it does still leave an imprint. But just don't let it get to you. Like,
there's so much stuff you can do, and I'm sorry to cut in, that you can do to increase your own productivity when it comes to YouTube. Something that I know you've mentioned that I do at the moment, where I've been, because I know YouTube is like a motivation spiral. Yeah. Where sometimes you'll be like, I'm on top of the fucking world, I'm the best thing to ever exist, I am the new PewDiePie, and there's other days where it's like, I'm scum, I'm going to perish, and none of this will ever be worth it. However, there's little things you can do to prevent, motivation spirals. Sometimes, like, the like to dislike ratio can really screw with people. Last few videos, I've actually turned mine off. They've all succeeded in good like goals, but just so I don't have to look at the numbers so much, it makes me feel better knowing that the only thing I have to focus on is how many people have watched it and the comments, instead of me being like, the likes really bring me down. And I think that's what people need to realise, that you, like he said, look at the wins, don't look at the losses. So, and if there is a loss, don't necessarily avoid it, but, take note of it and leave it for later. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the best ways you can go about it.
Fair enough, man. Exactly, that's how it is. It's one of those things, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, it's a mad game, you know what I'm saying? And motivation is definitely one of those things where you're going to go up and you're going to come down, as we said earlier on, with that, like, the up, kind of upwards, kind of like, yes, I'm doing great, and that downwards, kind of like, oh, yeah, I got hit by a bus. Like, it's it's painful, but it's all about sticking through. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, the winner isn't the person who can run the fastest, it's the person who runs the furthest. Do you know what I mean? Or who gets the furthest. That's kind of like the point B. And it's like sometimes, like for me, I don't have the best of equipment.
Unless it's a race.
Well, yeah, unless it's a race. Unless it's an actual race. Shut up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like sometimes it isn't about, you know, being the first one there or being the best one in the competition, but being just the one who's there, you know? And that's what's important to people, you know what I'm saying? If you're there, you're still doing something, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter, you're still there, you know? And it's about being able to outlast the competition. You know, for me, that's what it's been. I've saw generations almost of YouTubers in these past 3 years come and go, and it's horrible. Like, it's to some degree, it's like, wow, like I've went past that generation. I was in the generation when I first started with the smallest content creators and whatnot, and I saw them become big. And I knew guys like you know, I've said a few, I don't want to name drop, like guys like Postbox Pat and Scrousey and whatnot, and all that kind of jazz. You know, come and they've grown and became super successful and super famous. And I've known people like the Purple Weather who came on the show with us, who back when he was doing it, he was at the top of his tier, and then he
it is mad how
left.
YouTubers can just disappear though as well.
Yeah,
it's like, and not even like some of them intentionally. Some of the channels just don't do well in the end. It's actually funny today. I'm not sure if you know who like iBallistic Squid, Ashtab, and that.
Yeah,
they played with a guy called Snake Doctor. I'm not sure if you remember him, but I actually commented one of his videos today. It had like 6 views, and he has 94k, right? It has 6 views, and I commented on it, and I was like, man, it's been such a long time. Last time I watched you was like with Ashdub and iBallistic Squid on the old Fly to the Moon series, and he hearted my comment and then said thanks for coming back. I'm like, that is so sad. Like, 6 people out of 94k is such a low amount.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, man, and it's not even his fault.
That's it.
You know, it's like,
no, exactly. It's one of those things. The YouTubers come and go. You know what I'm saying? And it's a sin, but that is the thing. It's about, you don't want to be that YouTuber. If you want to be successful, you don't want to come and go. You want to stick with it, and you will get somewhere. Trust us. You know what I'm saying? So I've got to ask you, Dragon, before we obviously fill in, because that was our final question. Well, is there any questions you have for us?
Okay, I know this is like very stereotypical of everyone else who's been on the podcast, but no, I don't.
God damn, it's actually not. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, like, you know, we tell them at the beginning before recording, like, hey, listen, if you have any questions, you know, once we're done or what during the recording, ask away. You know what I'm saying, man? But fair enough, man. Fair enough, dude. How do you feel? Do you think you done well on the podcast today, man? Do you feel like you've been the best guest on so far? How do you feel?
I don't think I've been the best guest, but I do think I have had fun.
I'm glad
and
to
it
hear.
was a good experience.
You didn't want to say the worst, did you?
Yeah. No. Nah, we've had worse episodes.
Do you think there's a worst?
You know. Oh, good question.
Sorry, what was that?
Be honest. Do you think there's a worst guest? He's thinking it. I think he knows.
I think we all know.
I think we all know. But yeah. It's me, goddammit.
Yep.
Nah. I think we all know episode 5 was a low tier episode. It went in and out the window, and it's not here anymore. You know what I'm saying? We're not acknowledging it. But yeah, man. No, honestly, Planet, it's been a genuine pleasure having you on, man. It's been lovely. It's been a long time coming. Obviously, you know, you interviewed me twice over on your channel, which was really awesome, man. And you've been a fan of my channel for the longest. It's fucking incredible, bro. And then see yourself doing so well right now, man. I don't know if I said that enough, man, but for real, super proud of you, dude. Honestly, man, you're doing well for yourself. You're going up, and obviously right now you're experiencing that down times, but that whole kind of like, I don't know if I'll ever get it again. I'm sure that'll go past. You will. You just gotta keep working forward, keep focusing on not just only making content, but improving that content. It's about quality over quantity, but it's always about improving the content, improving the channel, everything you can do. Keep working on it. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, for real, you're doing incredible right now, man. 6.7k subs. It's incredible, man. The guy's doing crazy. He's doing really well for himself.
If you ever want to share some of those?
Yeah, hit Joseph up, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. That's what it is.
I kid.
But yeah, man, thank you so much for coming on the podcast, dude. We really hope you enjoyed yourself, man. Do you want to promote yourself? Do you have anything you want to tell the peoples that you got coming up soon or anything like that? You want to give a little bit of self-promo towards? You can if you want.
Again, I do have the How to Use Share Factory episodes/series coming out soon. It will be on a playlist and on my actual channel for videos. Subscribe to my channel whilst we're on the topic. Planet Dragon, capital P, capital D. It's not that hard to miss it because it's the one with the most subscribers.
It's also probably in the description.
It will be in the description, 100%. And on our featured content creators, our featured guests. So you're
and he's probably in the premiere right now.
Yes.
He's everywhere.
Check him out. You'll be one of the mods. You know what I'm saying? Check him out, guys. Check him out. But yeah, Dragon, from us, once again, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. And everybody, once again, go check out Dragon. Thanks for coming on, man. It was a pleasure, dude, my dude. And I hope you enjoyed yourself, man. Only one clapping here. God damn, boys, pick up the pace. I'm sitting now, bro. Yeah, there we go. Hey, get some clapping going here. I'm saying it's nice. It's nice. But yeah, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching episode 12 of the Forgotten Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you guys did go to enjoy it. Next week, we got another good episode coming out, so stay tuned for that. We are releasing episodes every single week right now, which is insane. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying them. Let us know down below in the actual premiere comment section. Let us know if you're enjoying them, and let us know who you'd love to see on the show next. And once again, go check out our boy Planet Dragon. Thank you to him so much for coming on the show. We'll see you guys all later. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you all are. And yeah, everybody, peace out.
Adios.
Don't forget about us.
Oh, you're still here. Well, thanks for watching. If you did go to enjoy this episode, please be sure to subscribe and drop us a comment letting us know who you'd like to see in the show next, or let us know what you thought of this episode.
Also, make sure to check out the Forgotten Podcast Highlights channel and all of the other social medias, along with ringing the little bell or ringing me at 077.
Yo, Joseph, no, Joseph, hold on, wait, no, Joseph, no, stop.